veteran that I'm interviewing today is Anderson Davis. And what is your birth date?
March 8, 1936,
Okay. And your birthplace?
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, okay. And the war you served in the branch of service, you were in the Navy, the
Marine Corps.
Marines and the Army.
And the Army.
And you served in
Korean War.
Korean War.
Yeah, and in the Marine Corps.
During the Korean
During
War.
the Korean War.
And the highest rank that you achieved?
In the Marine Corps?
Well,
all together.
What? All right, let's say the Marine Corps first.
Sergeant, E5.
Okay.
Okay.
And in the Army?
First Sergeant, E8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the highest rank you achieved.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the date and place where you when you did you enlist or were you drafted?
I enlisted.
Both times.
Yes.
And what city and state were you in when
I enlisted? When I enlisted in the Marine Corps, I was in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh.
Both times.
Both times?
Both times. Both times.
And my name is Ethel Grossman, and I'm with the Southfield Veterans Commission, and I'm interviewing Anderson Davis, Sergeant Anderson Davis. Hey, you're
First Sergeant.
First Sergeant. And Tim Wertis is our video operator, and Dan Brightwell is also present. And this is December the 5th, December the 5th, 2007. The interview is being conducted for the Veterans History Project at the Library of Congress. So, can we call you Andy for
Sure
the
you
interview?
can. Sure.
Andy, give us a little of your background, biography details. Where and when were you born?
Okay, I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, in a small town called Morgan Park. And I was born to Anderson Davis, the third, actually the second, I'm the third, and to Leanna Davis. Okay, I stayed in Chicago until they expired. Just for my dad was 60 years old when I was born. He was born in 1876, and his grandfather was a ex-slave and also a Buffalo soldier. I left, my mom was 30 years younger than my dad. That's how I got here. And I'm the baby boy. I had two sisters, and they were all 5 years older than I was, okay? All my family expired and at the age of 11. And that's what brought me here to Detroit, Michigan. I was raised by my second cousins. So I'm the sole surviving son. And so I went to high school, elementary school here in Detroit. And after I finished high school, I went into the service.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wonderful background. And when you enlisted in the service,
yes,
both
I did.
Times.
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm.
And any other members of your family, were any of them in the service?
My great-grandfather, that's
that's
the only one I know of. Mm-hmm.
And
now there's cousins, but not immediate family.
Immediate family.
Yes, right. No.
And would you like to talk a little bit about the early days of your service?
Sure.
When you entered,
Mm-hmm.
after you enlisted?
Okay. Well, when I got into the Marine Corps, I didn't want to go that quick, but I signed up on Monday and left on Tuesday, and I was getting my butt kicked on Friday. So I went to MCRD in California, okay? I had a nice time in boot camp. It was rough. It was about 90 in my platoon. There was only 13 of us from Detroit here, and they call us the Lollipop Gangsters, you know. So they kind of picked on us a little bit, but it made a man out of me. I needed the discipline because before I went into service, you know, at the age of 16, 17, you get kind of uppity a little bit, and the judge told me, hey, which way you want to go? You want to go to jail? You want to go to service? This is the way they did back in those days, and quite naturally, I said I'll go in service. So I went in, and that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I enjoyed it. I scored high on the written tests. I was selected to go into parachute